Okay. I think we've got the green light on and we are good to go. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's Haynesy here, and we are back for another live stream watch along. Today's game is the final game of the Pacific Championships between New Zealand taking on Tonga. I believe the state of play that Tonga need to win by 18 points or more to take on Samoa in the final next week in Sydney. If not, that'll be New Zealand going through, and then Tonga will play PNG in the Pacific Bowl playoff relegation promotion game. So, a lot to play for both teams today. So, obviously, looking at the live ladder, Samoa are already through. New Zealand on 2 points as long with Samoa, but they got a fall against plus 22, plus 6. And Tonga are on 0 with minus 28 is their fall against. So, a lot to play for Samoa, for Tonga this afternoon, and New Zealand, obviously, as both teams make their way onto the field. We'll get through the lineups very, very quickly. A lot of Tongans aboard here at Eden Park, even though I just realised that it was at Eden Park, not Mount Smart Stadium, so I do apologise that for the thumbnail. It looks like, obviously it's at Eden Park, but it's not. So, yeah. So I do apologise. First time at Eden Park, wow, for Tonga. Didn't know that. Hey, Haynesy, haven't talked to you in a while. Hey, Angus, I'm good, bro. How you been, bro? Dun, 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 dun. The Anthems about to take place. All right, just making sure that's working. Michael Hunt, how are you, bro? Put the live chat in here now. Apparently, someone called the club for the 1995 throwback jersey. Yes, it was being confirmed for a while now, from my sources. So, I believe either Retro, shout out to Retro Rugby League, spoke to him on Sunday when I was at the Pack Champs at Suncorp last weekend. We're talking about it. He reckons the release date for the Roosters kit and Adidas is either the 5th or 7th of November. It got confused because the Broncos got around that. It's either the Broncos or the Roosters on the 5th or 7th of November. So with those 2 days, keep an eye on that. So this week sometimes we'll have the announcement of the Roosters kits for 2025, and obviously not going to be much changes on the Roosters jersey. I've seen a leaked home jersey, like very, very like poor quality, like photo. But from what I was seeing, there's a little bit of change to the collar for the home jersey, and then obviously haven't seen much anything else from the training range. But we have also got reliable sources on the 95 away kit as our away kit next year. So keep an eye out on that during the week. Okay, let's get to the live chat. To the team list. All right. We'll start with the Kiwis. Charles Nickel-Klotstad is the fullback. Jermaine Asako on the wing alongside Keanu Kinney in jersey number 20. Matt Tomoko and Casey McClean in the centers. Dylan Brown in the halves alongside Kieran Foran. James Fisher-Harris, the captain in the front row alongside Moses Leota. The Bash Brothers reunite. Phoenix Crossland in jersey number 9 at hooker. Britton Nickera, Isaiah Papali'i in the back row with Joseph Tarpany at lock forward. Oh, Docker's in the side. I just seen him on, I think he might have been this man. Tamari Martin, jersey 14, Nafahu White off the bench. Aaron Clark and Xavier Wilson with Scott Sorensen, jersey 19. But Zach Docker Clay must be part of just the squad in general. Coaches, Stacey Jones. There's Nath. Look at him. All right, fullback Lehigh Hopewadi for Tonga. Toops set to equal him and Avili are both set to equal Lola Here's most cap games for Tonga at 22. So congrats to Toops. And Havili there as well. Centers are Paul Alamotti and Will Penasini with Sione Katoa on the wing. No Rob Toya this week due to injury. Zaya Iongi and Zaya Katoa in the halves. Adam Finnell-Blake, captain. Havili, like I mentioned, is set to equal with Daniel Tupou's most capped player for Tonga alongside Lola here. And Mo Fonawaka promoted to the starting side. Eli Katoa and Funawaki in the back row with Jason Tamalomo back into the side at lock, jersey 13. Felice Kafusi goes to the bench with Siwa Wong goes to the bench. Sonny Luke, jersey 14, and Dimitri Valamaga in jersey 16. 18th player, Leka Halasima. And the coach is Christian Wolf, and Stacey Jones is the coach for New Zealand. All right. Team list out of the way. Anthems out of the way. It's now time for the main event before kickoff, and that is the war cry for Tonga and the New Zealand haka. A lot of Tongan fans in the house. I'd say last week at Suncorp, it was majority Samoan fans. And if you haven't checked out that matchday vlog yet, go do it. One of the best ones. One of my most successful ones too. We had about around 8,000 viewers from that game. So unbelievable support from that. And hopefully we can follow suit in the watch-alongs over the next week and a half before we get into the deep preseason. All right, time for Tonga's war cry. My Tonga. I love that. I love the war cries and the hakas. They're awesome. So intense. And the crowd gets right behind it too. Like last week when both Samoa and Tonga were doing theirs, they were all behind it. G'day, Jason. How are you, my friend? Angus, sorry I couldn't watch the grand final streamed in at Mum's, but that's all good, bro. All good. Haynesy ready for Epic 2016 next year? 100%. 2026, 100%, bro. I'm expecting good things about the Roosters next year. Ways 1995 for throwback. Yeah, Michael, bro. I'm keen, I'm keen to see it. Like, I made a bit of a what's the word? What's the word for it? Like what it would look like kind of thing. So, go. But yeah, looking forward to it when it gets announced. What was that about Liverpool being Manchester United both times? I said, shut up. Go. Anyway, Liverpool won this morning, so loving it. Look at the Vahu White. He's just like glaring at him. You know what I love about it? I love when Toops does it. He's so casual about it. Look at him out the back there, like. There you go. There's Tonga's one. Absolutely passionate, historical about it. There's Toops. Look at the big fella. Gotta love Toops. Now time for the haka. Like I for how long, man? I always loved the haka. It was always great. Still is. The Leaguey's in here, popping in from my own stream. Good luck today, Haynesy, mate. Thank you, Leaguey, and same to you, my friend. And good luck with duties over at Bloke in a Bar tomorrow. And sorry you had to put up with Hemi because Hemi's Hemi. The smart ass that he is. I like the Kame Haka. Yeah, it's good, eh? It's good, eh? Go for Australia for Rugby League Ashes. Haynesy up the Aussies. Yeah, obviously we did the live stream last night, this morning, whatever you want to call it. Wasn't the best game, but the Aussies did manage to get the job done. They retained the Ashes, so great performance from the Aussies, obviously. And it was not the best, but they did enough to win. So, all right. Won't be on bloke. Got a uni exam. Bloody hell. Come on, day. I feel like is it just me? Is the haka change? Like, I swear the hakas have changed recently. You reckon the Roosters have a collar for home and away? It's a different collar, but it's not a traditional like button-up collar kind of thing. It is a different type of collar, but it's not like your traditional heritage collar. If that's what I'm trying to say. Maybe the 95, but definitely with the home jersey, they won't have the collar. But yeah, good luck in the exam tomorrow, Leaguey, my friend. But before we get into the game, guys, make sure you hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, follow me on TikTok and Instagram at Haynesy_YT. As you guys may see on the bottom hand screen, we did pass the goal of hitting 3,000 subscribers. So thank you very, very much for your continuous support on the channel. Muchly appreciated. We also, yesterday, if you've seen, we did launch the Sydney Roosters Diehards YouTube channel, where it'll be your new home for all your Roosters news and updates around the Sydney Roosters from the day it was. We had there's that bald fraud, Ashley Klein, yeah, prick. But yeah, so we did launch the Sydney Roosters Diehards yesterday on YouTube. We had about 250 viewers all up from our first stream. So thank you to everyone who tuned in. We got another episode coming up tonight around about 6:30 in Sydney, 5:30 up here in Queensland. About half an hour after the Pacific Championship. So come on, make your way across there. We've got quick recap from the international weekend of rugby league about the Ashes and the Pacific Championship from all the Roosters players that are involved in this, and of course go through the latest Roosters news from today as it was. But yeah, so tune in around 6:30 p.m. in New South Wales. There was a big in the warm up where far out, big collision in the warm up in Tonga. Lehigh Hopewadi and whoever's out on the ground at Katoa. Looks like he passed his HIA. Had to do a HIA in the warm up, but looks like he's been cleared to play. Looks like. I don't know, maybe not. Not 100% sure. You reckon the Roosters? Where we up to? Kickoff underway here. Last in the grand final. Yeah, Melbourne winning the comp is not ideal. Either was the Broncos, but I think we can live with that. Wayne 1995 is obviously confirmed, as we said earlier. It must have a collar. Yeah, it has to have a collar, like to make it work, Michael. That will suit it, and I'm just keen for it now. I'm keen for it to be released. But yes, hang on, let me just refresh that so the score so you can see the time. Tamaloma with a great run, having here we go. Sorry. All right, we're on now. We're on. But yeah, 100%, Michael. We need to have the 95 collar. Like the collar has to be part of make it stand out. Make it you got to keep it as much of detail as possible, like the Anzac one, of course. What do you think of the news of Ryan Pappenhausen? Look, it was obviously rumored for a while that he was going to R360, but big bombshell seeing Pappenhausen depart the NRL. I can't see him returning to the NRL. Obviously, I'm not even sure what he's doing next year. I think he might be just weighing up options of what he wants to do going forward. So yeah, I think sadly we've seen the last of him in the NRL. Great offload. Sign the South, call him up, Wayne. Yeah, no thanks. All right, kick down the ground. Toops. Yes, Toops. So, yeah, no Rob Toy today. Injured his leg in the game last week. I saw him there. Obviously saw him at the obviously at the game last weekend, seeing him, struggle for a majority of the game with that injury. So, no surprise that he's been ruled out this week. You're never going to compliment Souths, are you, Haynesy? No. I despise that club. Despise them. I hate everything that they stand for. Tail down the ground, finds McClean. Wow. There's a case of McClean, right? Good tackle. So obviously the state of play going into this, Tonga need to win by 18 plus or more to be into the Pac Champ finals. If they lose, they'll be in the Pac Bowl relegation playoff, promotion playoff against PNG next weekend at Combank. New Zealand were in that last year. Do you reckon we'll smash Panthers at Magic Round, Haynesy? Are you talking about Manly, Liam? Manly playing Penrith at Magic Round? Oh, knock backwards. Not played at. What? Klein caught a 6 again. It was not played at, you clown. Fucking goose. That wasn't played at. Just fell on him. Anyway. Set restart for New Zealand here. 15 out from the line. Here's a chance now for good run. Crossley dummy half. Fisher Harris. The foreign. Foreign to Brown. Here's a chance now down the outside. Casey McClean. Oh, great defense, Tonga. Great defense by the Tongans. Katoa. Some brilliant defense on their line. When Casey McClean went in the inside there, I thought he stepped back inside. I thought he was in for all money. Great sliding defense, Katoa. He beats him. It was actually Lehigh Hopewadi and Eli Katoa. Isaiah Katoa. But there's so many Katoas. What the hell? Yes. What, Matt? No, it's what? Rooster jersey in the background. It's the hair. Yeah, the one I showed you yesterday. You clown. Go Toops. Oh, Toops, what are you doing, mate? We never seen Toops offload like that. Oh, lucky. I mean, a new logo, 780 years. I like that logo. Yeah, it's okay. I like your jerseys, especially the throwback to 96 with the Pepsi Max design. I mean, we'll just say obviously Pepsi Max not the sponsor, but you know what I'm saying. Oh, the bit scrappy Tonga early. How do you think Eels will go next year with Jonah Pezzett? Such a bizarre signing, eh? Like signing him for a 1-year deal, then going to the Broncos the year after. Like, makes no sense. I mean, it's good for Pezzett, and it works out well for him. Gets regular first grade next year, but that doesn't make sense from Parramatta point of view. Like, makes no sense. It's basically a loan deal. Melbourne have loaned him the Parramatta, and then the Broncos get him at the next year. Like, works out well for the Broncos, works out well for Pezzett, but doesn't work out well for the Parramatta. Like, long term. Maybe next year they might work well together, but anyway. Nikra, good run, good tackle, good footy all around. Crossing from dummy half. And changeover looking for an offside penalty. Couldn't find it. Big changeover. They survive again, Tonga. Oh, it's a great run out of Motti. Here's some space here for Tonga. Ooh, good tackle. He's leaving, not Marky Mark, anyone but Marky Mark. He's leaving as well, unfortunately. Tamalomo. Just felt they missed him last week with that grit and bit of forward puncher. I do admit though, last week Tonga's attack was really, really poor. So, obviously good opportunity here. 40 away on tackle 2. They need a little bit more shape today to trouble the New Zealand defence. They're doing okay through the middle. Here we go. Fanua Blake. Oh, nearly offloaded. Couldn't just get that pass away. Quick play to ball heavily. Katoa into the line, and it's forward. There we go. Big let off for New Zealand. That's what I'm saying. That's what we missed last week. Tonga missed that last week, eh? Like, they just missed that. Actually, I might just fix my thumbnail on the run here. Maybe I can get a good photo of Eden Park. I do apologise. I thought it was at Mount Smart, but it's at Eden Park. Won't take me that long. And then halfway on tackle foreign, could potentially be his second last game. Here's a chance now for Tonga, for New Zealand. Good offload. Went the ground, back to McClean. McClean tries to get past Katoa again. He did beat him the first time, and then they had numbers there with Alamotti. So they look dangerous on that left side. They go to short side with Papali'i. Back to Nickel Klodstad. Finds McClean. Keanu Kinney finds Dylan Brown. Puts a kick up. We all know Tupou wins that every day of the week. You fool. You don't out-lead Tupou. You don't out-lead Tupou, for God's sake. And wins a penalty. Attaboy Toops. Look at that. Don't out-lead Toops. Siwa Wong into the game now. Ellie Katoa off for a HIA. Oh, Tamalomo nearly dropped it. Well, I call that from a while. You just don't. Penalty to the Kiwi to Tonga for a strip. Oh no, what? Oh no, they call it a knock on now. There you go. I just thought the way it was going, I said this is actually going to be called off. Oh, last week? Yeah. Yeah, it was unreal that sun called last week, especially with the storm. We've had storms all weekend here. It's ridiculous. I reckon Tom Travojevic to get the Clive Churchill medal net for Manly grand final next year. Well, if you make the grand final, but optimistic. See how you go. Love it when the Samoan and Tongan fans don't stop singing, even when they're losing. They just keep singing the whole way. Oh yeah, it's passion, man. It's great. It's great for the game. Honestly, it's great for the game. Tarpany with the offload finish. Crossland finds Dylan Brown. Nickel Klotstadt. Adam Ollie and Katoa bring him down. Fourth tackle inside the 10. They've had all the ball down this end of the field. The Kiwis haven't put them away just yet. Fisher Harris, Tarpany to Foran to Kinney. Kinney, Timoko over the sideline. No, gets the offload away. And the touch. Great defense. Tupou and Adam Ollie. Hey, yo. I keep forgetting it's week 2, not week 1. My bad. Oh, turnover from Tonga. Someone's letting probably Melbourne letting it out. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised though. Oh, knock on. There we go. Just bear with me, guys. I'll be back in a second. I'm just going to grab my charger. My laptop charger. Give me a sec, guys. Oh, penalty! Penalty to Tonga. There we go. All right, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Inside ball. Good run. Let's see if Katoa kicks the Tupou. Here you go. Oh, backwards. Oh, no, knock on. Again, every time they get down there, they make an error. For the Waker. $15 minutes gone. Tonga completing at 55% and New Zealand completing at 63%. Wild scenes. Offload at the back. Here's some space. Here they go. Oh, Toots got the pass. But the pass. Here is the chance here. Oh, no, they caught it forward. Isako was away down the in, drawn back inside to Kieran Ford, and Klein's caught it forward. Wow, they had the numbers there on the inside. Isako down the sideline, cuts back in field. Is that? Oh, Klein. Ashley Klein. Did you seriously call that forward? It's a line ball, but wow. He's called that one forward. Tough break there for the Kiwis. Four was under the post. Anyway, another opportunity for Tonga. They need to complete a set down here. Ashley Blind, yeah, that sounds about right. I can't believe that. Looking at it live, oh, that's tough. And then, yeah. Anyway. Last tackle, Katoa puts it up. Here's a chase here for Hopawati. Oh, knocked on, I'd say, from Tonga. He's happy with it. It was knocked backwards. So, but anyway, Publi had possession, so they start from their own try line here. The Kiwis. You probably see a big defensive set coming up for Tonga. They need to. Can't afford to let them out with a penalty. Oh, a shift here. Here's a chance of Casey McClean. They're away here. They're down the sideline. Casey McClean back on the inside. Keanu Kenny. He's going to have the pace to get there. It's a try to New Zealand against. They've gone coast to coast there from their own end. That's a great try. That is a great try. Just speed, then just speed. Look at that. Trying to jam in, down the short side, the 3-on-2, then drawing past the Keanu Kenny, who's one of the quickest in the game right now. Scores under the post. Yeah. They should have. You probably say they should have scored earlier, not long ago, for that forward pass, but they got that call right and they got it wrong, and they're following set. Try under the post to make it 6-0. Tonga fans are waving their flags, even though Casey McClean races away. They don't care about the score at times. They're there. They consider it as an honour and a privilege to be there supporting. Their nation and their heritage that they love and support. So it's great. It's great. Lions go back to back. They did. Congrats to them. Oh, they're rolling forward now in New Zealand. Brown nearly gets through. Cordell, tackle 5, 30 away. Now that was forward, but they don't call it. Neil lost that. Oh, he did well to hold him up then. Looks like it was knocked on Nickel Klotz that. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. There you go. Knock on by New Zealand. There's Nafahu White. Here's Qatar. Oh, drilled. Struggling to get out of our own end. Tongan. Last tackle, only 35 out from their own line. Big kick required. Not a bad kick, actually, but one bounce to Nickel. I think it's Keanu Kinney. Penalty for a flop. Yep. Do you think the Roosters sometimes try to buy their way to a premiership? Every team buys their way to a premiership. Everyone does it. Every team buys their way to a premiership because they recruit. Every team recruits, so obviously we recruit better than others, but still. They really can't afford to concede here, Tonga. Dylan Brown. Do you really think the Roosters need DC, though? Because that would mean they would have to let go Hugo Savala. I don't think we need him, but yeah, I don't know. I'm still optimistic about it. I don't think we're losing Hugo Savala. He's still well in the plans of the Roosters long term. I think we might transition him to a lock or 14 for the next year or two and then maybe keep him there and then play Toby Rodwell in the halves. I'm not too sure. Oh, Toops! Oh, nearly got the intercept. Bad luck, Toops. Save the try. Good at handle and went like it did a full 360. What about centre going to Newcastle? Look, I obviously got the Sando, loved him. He's a great player, obviously. Unfortunately, just too many ahead of him at the Roosters in the pecking order. I think it works out well. We clear up space for DCE. He gets to play regular first grade now, so he'll be definitely up there with Long Dylan Brown, the halves for Newcastle, maybe as a 14 or a 9. But he'll be definitely getting some first grade at Newcastle. Speaking of Newcastle, Dylan Brown just gone straight through to the defence and scores. So the Kiwis have scored 10-0. So Tilly Tupnua there. It's just soft. Look at this. They all slide and Dylan Brown, boop. Show and go. Under the post. Thank you. So about call the Roosters a rich club. Well, they had money to buy him, so fair play to Newcastle for signing Dylan Brown on a big deal. So apparently, the Palms fans were giving Reece Walsh a handful there at Everton on last night. That's funny. That's the English culture for you, bro. You know, like they're savages, especially in the north of England. So all love and war there. The Fahu White into the game. Good carry, Nath. Now, with Bradley being suspended for the first 9 to 10 weeks of the season next year, like, do we keep start Lindsay and Fahu White in the front row, then Watson 13, or do we see potentially the Fahu White remain at the lock? I know it worked last year, the back end of last year, not this year, sorry. But I honestly like to see, just to fit everyone into the team. I love to see Fahu White in the front row alongside Lindsay Collins, Gus, Siwa, Watson 13, have either Benaya or Hugo Savalo at 14. Siwa Wong. It'd be interesting what Robbo does with Siwa Wong too, considering the fact that he's playing a little bit of middle forward for Tonga. So I think Liverpool, Manchester United, great rivalry. Fuck United, simple. You can have your one win against us. Congrats. We'll see you at Old Trafford. So 12 and a half out from halftime in the first half here. As it stands, it is 12-0 to New Zealand, meaning that Tonga need to win, but need to score 5 tries in the second half, pretty much. Well, right now, they've got to score 5 tries in the next 52 minutes left of this game to pass New Zealand in the ladder, whereas they'll be heading to the relegation promotion playoff against Papua New Guinea next week. But if they win 30-12, they need to win. But there's a chance here. Well, I don't think that's going to be happening. Asako down the sideline. Asako's still going. Adam Molly will bring him down eventually. No, gets up and still goes. Still play on for Sasako. Now he's eventually pulled down 10 away from the line. They're in trouble here, Tonga. They're going to shift the ball left. Brown puts it in the toe, looking for Casey McClean, and he just gets there and scores. He's a great young fella, great player. How good is he? 16-0 to the Kiwis now. Great take. Katoa's never. Yeah, Katoa needed to be better there under the high ball. He needed to make that a contest. He just stands there, stops, waits for, lets him catch it, and then as soon as he catches it, just hit and spins and has the arm to reach out and put it down. Great try. Wow. That's 18-0 now. They converted. My God, fuck you. What? Oh, there he is.
Don't get what I'm doing. Bro, he's done that so easily. We have the keys. A minute 30. Bro, I respect that. Hold on, Flaxy. Let's go. We're here at the flag. Let's take you.
That's unreal. That's unreal. "28 missed tackles from Tonga. That just shows you the blueprint. Eh? It's actually like Samoa's overtaken Tonga as like that tier 2 nation pushing for Australia, New Zealand, and England. You know, we thought that this was going to be Tonga, but it's actually penalty for an offside to New Zealand. Yeah, this could get ugly. This could really get ugly for Tonga. They could be the Pacific Bowl next year, maybe. PNG pushing for the Pac champs. Still 9 minutes left in the first half, and what has happened to the scoreboard? There we go. Sorry about that. What about Jarvis during the national anthem? That was so funny. Fahu White. Fahu. Oh mate! As soon as I saw him, I was like, "That's Jarvo who's 69 for sure." Crash play, offload, numbers this way. Oh, knocked on, picked up by Tupou. They survive, and a penalty. So 8 minutes till half time. It is 18-0. Hey, they've got some work to do, Tonga. They've got to score 6 tries now. 1 minute was gone. Storm Sharks. I can't remember. I think I might have had stuff on that day. I can't remember. Look at the scenes at Eden Park. Sea of red for Tonga. Hopefully the fans can get them, lift the boys here. Can lift the Tongans back into the game. 18-0 down. Is in the country. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of good musicians out here at the moment. Bit of a roll on this set for Tonga. Here they go. Katoa. Here's a chance. Oh, just couldn't get the pass away. A lot more promising. Last tackle. What can they do here? Ball goes to ground. Alamotti. Oh, goes in the touch. Will Penasini, sorry. Alamotti's on the other side. He's in. Yeah. Oh, dear. Penasini. Flick passes in the touch. It's good defense, but again, like every time they get in the touch, every time they get like a decent chance, they just drop the ball. They just do something stupid. The Tonga fans in singing harmony. Yeah, it's awesome. Brody, BSB, Toops to score. Well, they don't even kick to him or nothing. Well, to be fair though, every time they get the tackle 5, they don't even complete a set down in the opposition 20. It's actually criminal that they don't kick the Tupo. They don't even kick the Marky Mark last night either. Like I said on stream in the Aussie game, I was like, if I'm Nathan Cleary, I'd be like having kicking lessons with Sam Walker and Hugo Savala with how to kick the Tupo properly. They kick up to Marky Mark properly. They kick to Marky Mark 5 meters out from the try line. What else? Like it's easily picking for the defender, but you get it on the try line, no one stops him. Oh, ball knocked down. Goal line drop out. Having a good game, Lehigh. Did he just? Yeah, he just dropped. Yeah, he just misses it. Katoa there to save the day, clean up, and goal line drop out. Well, now I'll be going short the Tupo to get the ball back. Need to try something. 5 minutes out from half time. If they want to think about trying to win this game, Tonga, they can't concede another one. That's out in the full. Oh, that's just terrible. That's terrible. So, 4 minutes out from half time, 18-0. Must defend this set, Tonga, to keep in the game. Aaron Clark, great run. Numbers there to stop him. But they'll shoot the ball right here, bit of space. Nicara, try time. Another one for New Zealand. 22-0 now. Oh, Two's just jammed in there. That's terrible. Loyal Hopper should have done better, but yeah, Tupou jamming in there, you created that. Matt Timoko scores.
Here we go. Some more Dill Brown magic. Yes, baby. Woohoo! Oh, I love this man.
Did I just hear that correctly? They made 40 missed tackles in the first half. For Sarks on the floor. $24-0. Well, the first, even last week, and in the first half of today, I expected better from Tonga. Oh yeah. Leo Hopewadi should have done so much better then. He should have stopped that. $24-0. Good carry in the Fawi White. He just keep getting better. There we go. 37 missed tackles in the first half. Like, that's crazy. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you're new here. So the final 2 minutes of this first half. Oh, what a tackle. Love to see that boys play. Yeah, I know, but as a neutral who loves watching rugby league, mate, I'm a bit disappointed from Tonga. I know New Zealand are a good side, but like they're not helping themselves. Sua Wong. Not a penalty. I mean, they've had 36% of the ball, but again, at the same time, they've made like so many errors as well. They've completed like 60%. Well, 30 seconds out from half time. Have Tonga got a trick shot or something? %65% completion rate. Paint a picture. 36% of the ball, 65% completion rate, 37 missed tackles. No wonder it's 24-0 at halftime. So they need a quick play ball here to get one more play in, and they're just going to hold him down. Penalty. And a sin bin. Oh, hello. Sin bin right on halftime. Deliberately holding down. Fair enough. They've got one play with 12 men, and then they got the next 10 and another 10 minutes. Can't wait till Samoa to play in the final with Kiwis again. That's going to be a great game out at Combank. Oh, don't go for goal. You're down 24-0. Don't go for goal. Kick the touch. Kick the Tupou. Aaron Clark to the sin bin. They're going for goal. Wow. You're down 24-0, lads. Well, they got an advantage in the second half, so they need to take it. So 24-2 should be the halftime score. Hasn't been ideal at all from a Tongan point of view, but get their first points. They're on the board, 24 points to 2. They'll have 13 on 12 advantage to start the second half for 10 minutes. So let's see if they can get themselves back into it. All right, thanks for tuning into the first half, guys. We're taking a short break over halftime. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys at the other side of halftime. It's the Kiwis 24, leading Tonga 2. We'll see you guys on the other side of halftime. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys right after this. All right, second half underway. 24 points to 2. So there's about 10 minutes left in the sin bin for, I'd say maybe 9 now. Oh, I don't know if it was half time. But they got 10 minutes with a man down, Tonga. They need to capitalise. They need to score at least one try in this period. Have to. Well, they need to win they need to score 7 tries in the second half to pass New Zealand and Fawn against, which I don't think that's going to happen, but you can still find a way out of this game. Great offload. But it's a big uphill battle now for Tonga. Last tackle 48 from their line. Up. Good take. A great offload. 8 minutes left in the sin bin, in fact. Tupou with an offload. And he gets the ball up to past the 20. Well, they need to find a way to throw the ball around here, Tonga. They need to find a way to script numbers and create that one-man overlap, which on the left edge there with Timoko in the sin bin. Offload to Siwa Wong. I think they need to keep doing that. They just need to keep offloading the ball. Second phase footy. Catch New Zealand off guard here. One out hit-ups ain't going to work. Offloads will help, and then now got to find a way to strip, got to find a way to, create space. No, I got tackled about the ball then. It's play on, though. Referee lets it go. No, there you go. They shut that down, New Zealand. That's what they're going to keep trying to do. They make too many errors, though, unfortunately. They're starved of possession. 36% of the ball. The first half. That paints the picture. Forward to the Fahu White. Oh, Nafahu White straight through. Nafahu White. He's going to be pulled down short of the line. Great run, Naf. Crossland. Oh, knocked on. And it's going to be play on. No penalty for offside. What a run, Naf. How good to see Nafahu White in space. Another missed tackle. Doesn't panic at the quick play the ball. And Tonga tried to be too quick there to shut down that play. Pinned offside. And I can't see New Zealand taking the 2 here. They are. I hate that. You're up 24 points to 2. Do you really need to take the 2 here? Thanks for tuning into the stream, lads. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Sarko, over it goes. 26 points to 2. Back to a 4-try game. Yeah, Snaff. Yeah, we're gonna keep him. We're gonna keep him in the front row next year. I mean, he played all right at lock, but generally he's our starting front row with Lindsay, maybe Spencer. The fact that he's inked a long deal with the Roosters as well, that's so promising as well. Thought Seawell's had a good game. in a losing effort. Here's Navahu White again with a pass. Here is again Navahu White. There's Tupou. Here we go. Early shift. So that's what caught Tongan out in the first place. That conceded the first try was because of an early shift out of our own end. Penalty. Well, this is what they needed. Oh, quick tap. Quick tap played on. Katoa gets over halfway. Well, this is the chance. They need to score here, Tonga. They've got about 4 and a bit minutes left in the sin bin. Here's Siwa Wong. It's a good carry from Siwa. There's a run there for Tonga. 20 away from the line. They need to find some shape here. Here's Alamotti back on the inside. Cuts inside, beats Crossland, but not his Penrith teammate Papali'i. 4th tackle, 20 away. Katoa to Hopewadi. Get it to the 10. And in 5 meters out from the line here on tackle 5. Yes, Vossi, I've been saying it all day. Kick the toops. Here it is. Tupou. Oh, not back. And Alamotti drops it. Oh, bad luck. There was space for Tupou. He knocked it back. Alamotti cleans it up. I reckon he scores. But finally, they kicked the Tupou almost were able to create something there. But not to Bean. An offload. Here's Casey McClean. He's been up there as best on today. And here he goes again. Breaks through the tackle, but he then drops it. He dropped it. And he's dropped it. Oh, he's undone all the hard work there. And it keeps Tonga with one last opportunity with 12 on the field for New Zealand. They get one last opportunity. Casey McClean, what a run. And as he got smashed by jersey 17, the ball comes out. So big chance now for Tonga. Full set on the line. Minute 25 left in the sin bin for Matt Timoko. And a penalty to Tonga for not packing the scrum. Don't see that every day. But they'll get even closer to the try line now, Tonga. Ashley Klein's telling Kieran Foran to get out of the way while they can take the kick for touch. So the 25, they'll start their set, 25 out from the line. 55 seconds left of the sin bin period. Kafusi. They have to score now. They keep in the game, down by 4 tries. Here's Siwa Wong. Well, he's been their best forward today by a mile. Here's a big quick play from dummy half, and they're over. Try to Tonga. There they go. They finally cracked the defense of the New Zealanders. And Tonga they've scored their first try. Half an hour to go. The Tongan fans are up and about. They're loving it. Tonga much needed try. And is that the start of a potential comeback? We'll have to wait and see. A nice try. Quick play to ball. Sonny Luke and a great barge over attempt. Sonny Luke splits the defense from the dummy half, split the markers. Holds on to it. Yes, got it down. Got it down. That will be a try. And Valamanga. Demetric Valamanga has scored the opening try for Tonga. And they're back in the contest at 26 points to 8. Still half an hour to go. Plenty of time. Plenty of footy to be played. That is a great charge. Well done, Sonny Luke, too. Quick play the ball, split the markers, and Taramanga, if I'm saying that right, too big, too powerful. And isn't he loving it? His first try for Tonga. And Tonga win the sin bin period 8-2. So they did score. They were able. Oh, there's that Santa. There's the Tongan Santa that I saw at Suncorp last week. Good to see him back there. And the Tongan fans get something to celebrate. A little bit earlier than last week. They had to wait till the 75th minute last week to celebrate their first try. Oh, no. Oh, no. They've let the ball go dead in goal from the kickoff. Oh, no. You are joking, right? Oh, no, man. No way to that. I thought I was going out in the full, but there was no one there. What was doing? Kafusi didn't have an eye on the ball. That's terrible. They get on the board. They're within 3 converted tries, half an hour to go, and then they give the ball straight back to New Zealand field position. Can you believe it? Nafahu White beats off guitar. He's a wrecking machine, Nafahu White. Roosters fans get excited about Nafahu White next year. He'll continue the rise. Foreign. Dylan Brown, Nickel Klotstadt, back on the inside. 6 again for a ruck infringement. Ball goes out the back. Kano Kinney. Hit and spin, Aaron Clark. Offloads, Nafahu White. Dylan Brown. Dylan Brown. Still going. Pulled down. Then gets an offload to Papali'i. How did he get that pass away? Third tackle. Inside the 10. Short side play. Crossland. Brown. Nickel Klotstadt scores. Try time. And again, the Newcastle fans will be loving that combination of Crossland and Brown. That will continue to grow. Short side play. The 2 Newcastle recruit, or Phoenix Crossland and the Newcastle recruit, Dylan Brown, found some space down the short side, and then Nickel Klotstadt does the rest. The Kiwis back to a 4-try lead. And it's all done. It's all become all because Tonga failed to get the ball from the restart. They let the ball go straight dead in goal, and they just couldn't defend their line there. Great try, Nickel Klotstadt. It's now 30 points to 8. How did the Storm go about Bronze Grant Anderson, Nelson, and Sofa Solomon, Jonah Peasant, and Rob Pavan next year? They still have a great team. They'll be up there again. They'll be contenders. They always are contenders regardless. Sarko misses it. Did you see the leaked Castore home jerseys for 2026? No, because it's not Castore. I can tell you that for free. It's not Castore. It's Adidas, baby. It's Adidas. But I have seen a sort of leaked photo. It's like very, very blurry. But I can sort of pick a little bit of details from it. I can tell straight away it's an Adidas kid. I can tell straight away it's Adidas. So don't, please don't. It's Adidas, lads. It's Adidas. Don't start with me this Castore shit again. We're done with. Why didn't you drop it? We are not going back to them bloody frauds. But yes, I have seen a little bit of it. Oh, look at Katoa's face, man. Oh, yuck. Oh, Tubes gets buried. What happens to BYD? City diehards need to post that shit. It's very blurry, bro. I mean, if it was a decent photo, I would have, but it's so blurry. Like, it is so blurry. The guy, like, the guy took a photo and sent it to me. I was like, oh, it's a knock on. I mean, I could try. Do I still have it? I'll show you what it looks like. I don't know if you can see it on here, but I'll show you what it will look like. I think I still have it somewhere. Here. I don't know. Can we see? Hang on. Let me take the green screen off for a sec. Hang on. No. Okay. Give me a sec. There. Can we see that? That's what it will look like. That's what it looks like. That's what I've got so far. So it's very like I said, it's very blurry. So I mean, it might get traction, but like it's still gonna be a quality post. So, what do you think of the Bulldogs logo? Did one of the photographers send it? No, a guy sent it into the Diehards page, who he knows one of the sponsors at the club. So he took those quickie snap, as you say. All right, kick in the infield here for Hopewadi. Great take, Keanu Kinney. So yeah, one of the followers sent it to me. What do you think of the new Bulldogs logo? I don't like it, to be honest. Look, it's not for me to say, but I'm not a big fan of it, to be honest. Like, especially on the jersey, it feels too small for the jersey. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you look at the Bulldogs logo. See if I got a photo of Nafahu White on here. Knock on Tupou. When does Tupou do them, man? Yeah, well, we know it's a 1995 throwback. But I know for a fact that it's definitely not. It is definitely not Gasol. I'd love to see the Nefari White score. Numbers again. Good tackle, Alamotti. Short side. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Yay. All right. Yep, 5-year contract. Gorski. Dylan Brownie's been a handful today. Surely it's not renewed. No, it's not. It's Adidas. I've known for a while it's Adidas. And it'll be revealed this week. It'll be Adidas. Apparently the Bears, the Perth Bears for Phoenix side is going to be the Brisbane Tigers. Makes no sense. Especially imagine traveling out to traveling from Perth to Brisbane every week just to play New South Wales Cup. Going upstairs for no try here. I can't. I don't think he gets a ball down here. Oh, I can't. They can't prove that. They can't prove he scores that. Yep, inconclusive evidence. They can't score. No try. Clark, tough carry there. Last tackle. That should be a penalty for pushing them off the ball. Oh, Tupou drops it again. Penalty anyway. Yes, Sydney FC won 4-1 yesterday. Great win. Back-to-back wins for Sydney FC. And obviously Liverpool won this morning as well. Great to see. 36 tackles to 5 in the opposition 20. That's insane. This has been a dominant performance from the Kiwis. Obviously, the Fahu wide go over. Oh, they got numbers here. Casey McClean. Oh, good defense. Kept it in. Picked up Siwa Wong. They went over the sideline. Good defense there. New Roosters away will get sold fast. Yeah, I know. I'd love to see the Roosters send me a kid out. That'd be awesome. I mean, obviously they won't. Oh, what a shot. Oh! Keanu Kenny got absolutely flattened. Not a good carry from the Fahu White. Do they have members discount? Oh, sure they will. They have a 10% discount. But yeah, I'll be definitely. What happened there? Who got stretched off a Medicab then? Is that a white jersey above the Roosters home jersey on that photo? No, it's the blue kit, that training kit. I think. The one that I showed you, yeah, that's the blue kit. That's the training jersey, that blue one. All right, 16 minutes to go. Wow. Jason Tamalomo absolutely flattened Kieran Foran then. Oh, Papali'i with an offload. Oh, Casey McClean down the inside. Oh, stopped as a try anyway. It was not backwards by Tonga in an attempt at stopping a try. Then Dylan Brown dives on it in the in goal as a try. 34-8. His second of the day. Surely 95 got leaked. I haven't seen any photos of the 95 leaked yet. I have not. Well, bad luck. He got a touch to it. Unfortunately, they went in, but that's just bad luck.
Free smoke.
At least the club confirmed on the phone call. Yeah, there you go. Test double for Dylan Brown.
Please stay so we don't have to find you.
I don't see anything. No, there hasn't been anything leaked yet. Thirteen and a half minutes to go. Kieran Foran coming off. I got a leaked source, which was true. City Roosters posted. Maybe Angus, maybe. Depends. Posted if you want to wait. Oh, yeah, the about 95. Yeah, I did last week. Especially all white too. Nearly getting there, guys. Nearly getting there. What's it like when you walk out of a loss and tell the whistle comes on? I'm used to it now. At first, it gets annoying, but now we're just at the point where we don't care. So, How did you know Teddy was going to get the Dally M? I just had a feeling all year. I even said it in the start of the preseason. I'm like, I reckon Teddy wins the Dally M. He's going to carry our side to finals, and he did. Nickel Costa with a run. Jet 2 holidays fucking is funny. I love that ad. Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50. Tune into the Sydney Roosters Diehards channel tonight, 6:30, for our breakdown of the Pacific Championships and the international game between Australia and England, the Ashes. And we'll be discussing the latest Roosters news from today. 6:30 live stream on the Sydney Roosters Diehards. Martin, Fisher Harris, Dylan Brown. Surely let the photo in the live stream. I might put it up. Dylan Brown, oh my God, he's having an absolute game and a half. Like I said, Newcastle fans be absolutely excited. Oh, Crossland! Yes! Newcastle fans, get excited. Venus Crossland scores. Newcastle have scored 3 tries today for the Kiwis, and it's now 40 points to 8. And it's starting to get absolutely out of hand now for Tonga. They're out of puff, out of steam. Look at Phoenix Crossland burst onto that. Look at the shoulder shot for Fanua Blake. And nice try again. Second try for Phoenix Crossland for the Kiwis as well. Super Bash Bros. That's a funny sign. Good crowd at Eden Park. Looks like the Tongas are more popular in New Zealand than they are in Australia. I think Samoa is a bigger country, a bigger popularity in Australia than it is in New Zealand. I'm just going off the Pacific Championship. You know, I always hit the post. Like you saw, you know, they didn't between New Zealand and Samoa. Go Media, they didn't sell it out. Now the majority is Samoan fans, and then you get to Suncorp. It was almost a sellout there at Suncorp, and it was majority Samoan fans. And then you go here today between New Zealand and Tonga at Eden Park, which holds more, and it looks almost full, and it's all Tongan supporters. So they've tried those shorts so many times today, and they're just easily just legally, I say legally shepherding, blocking Tupou off the ball. Yeah, he hasn't had a good fortnight, Toops. I think he's just tired. Been a long season. I hope that's the case. Or was it 62 missed tackles, Tonga? They really need to improve defensively. I hope it's not the start of. His age starting to catch up to him now. I just hope he has one. If that's the case, I hope he just has one good year left at the Roosters. Oh, I hope that's the case. Yeah, fair chat too. 7 minutes to go. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, follow me on TikTok and Instagram, and Haynesy_T. And make sure to give a like and subscribe to the Sydney Roosters Diehards and give us a follow on Instagram as well. Muchly appreciated, lads. As always. Is BKR coming back next year to take Gold Coast games? I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Blaze at the moment. With I know he's overseas at Singapore at the moment, so I couldn't tell you. Hasn't really said much publicly about it either. Is he streaming today? I know League and TJC were. Oh yeah, he is. Here's Siwa Wong. Siwa, oh, he flicked it back in field and Casey McClean saves up. What a run, Siwa. I got to say, though, I reckon Siwa Wong has been the best forward today for Tonga. Look at that. Just bang. See you, Nickel Klotz. See you, Dylan Brown. Oh, bad luck with the pass back in field. He is such a good player, Siwa Wong. And we did mention it yesterday, the top five players that need to be, off contract in 2027 for the Roosters. Siwa Wong's one of them. I think that will be a priority to keep Siwa Wong in the red, white, and blue. He just keeps getting better. Here he is again, Siwa. Let's see a Rooster go over here, either Siwa or Toops. Swear Retro Rugby League is a news reporter for Jersey Leagues. I spoke to Retro last week at Suncorp before the game last week, and obviously we're talking about the 95 leaked 95 away jersey and and Adidas, but he's been pushing for some leaked photos, but he hasn't got anything. Here they go. Here's Toops. Toops has scored. The top try scorer for Tonga is over. On your Toops. He knows how to finish. Great try, Toops. Nice try, Toops. We called it. We wanted to see a Roosters try, and we've got it to our Mr. Reliable, Mr. Daniel Tupou. He's pushing for... Yeah, he's got confirmation of it as well. It's happening. We just haven't seen it yet, obviously. Attaboy, Toops. Oh, he's such a good player, Toops. His 13th try for Tupou for Tonga. 23 games, most capped player of all time for Tonga. Him alongside. Oh, here's the conversion from Gatto. He's nailed it. He's himself and Havili, most capped player of all time for Tonga, and now he's the leading try scorer. $38,000 in Eden Park today. 40 points to 14. Who's going to win next week? Man City or Liverpool? Well, depends on how Liverpool play. They played well in the week last night, but this morning, so bring some confidence into the game. It depends on how they go against Real Madrid on Wednesday. But if they start to build some confidence, they'll back themselves to give every chance to beat Man City. As well. He caught out. So All right. Scrum play for Tonga. Bit of space here. Here's Tubes again. With a bit of space. Cuts on the inside. And he's met by his Roosters teammate, Nafahu White. You know who deserves a try today for Tonga? Siwa Wong. Love to see Siwa Wong go over. He's deserved the try today. Here's Tamalomo. Fisher Harris and Tamalomo going at it. And Leota. Felt the impact from over in Brisbane. Unreal. Oh, it's gone to shit. It's all over the place. What about Tottenham Man United? Is it at Spurs? I'd say Spurs at home. It's going to be a great game next week. Tonga, Samoa and New Zealand in the final. We're also going to have a great game. I reckon PNG Tonga will be a good game too. Inside the final minute, we got there, guys. It's been a marathon today with how poor the game has been from Tonga. But into the final 40 seconds. Thanks for tuning in today, guys. Like I said, we'll be live on the City Roosters Diehards page at 6:30 tonight for the latest news around the Roosters and a bit of a Roosters recap from the Pacific Championships and the Ashes. Reviewing our Roosters players involved this weekend as Casey McClean goes down the short side and he will be bundled in the touch. No, he stays in. Tackle 5, 17 seconds left. There's a Tongan flag on camera. And Tupou cleans up and should be the last play of the game. And it will be. It's a knock-on. Full-time finishes 40 points to 14. Congratulations to New Zealand. They are through to take on Samoa in the Pacific Championship final next weekend at Combank Stadium. Tonga, they will be in a fight with PNG to stay in the Pacific Championship or risk going into the Pacific Bowl. But it's all New Zealand today. Well done. Too good. 40 points to 14. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, follow me on TikTok and Instagram at Haynesy_T. Give us a follow as well on the Sydney Roosters Diehards on both Instagram and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Like I said, we'll be back live in around about half an hour's time for the latest edition of the Sydney Roosters Diehards. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Till then, it's goodbye for now.